guys, welcome to another video from Top 5 Cricket. As you know that there's just 7 to 8 days for IPL auction, I have made a video on that, and as you know what's the topic, 5 reasons RCB should look at IPL auction. So without any further ado, let's start the video. Last month when all the 8 franchises announced their retain and release player list, RCB had released some big players which resulted RCB with a balance purse of 27.9 crores. RCB has 6 players to fill their overseas section and 6 other Indian players, so a total of 12 slots left for RCB in auction. Let's see the 5 points RCB need to focus in the auction and some buys that RCB are looking to buy it. So let's start from number 1. The first point that RCB need to focus and they need to rectify it is lack of openers. We know that RCB is not having a well consistent and informed and standard opening pair. In the auction, RCB need to buy at least 2 to 3 openers so that they can rectify this weakness, and half of the rectification can be done and they can just win matches with these. So at least 2 overseas players or openers they need at the auction so that Kohli comes at his usual spot number 3 instead of an opener in IPL. So according to me, RCB have 4 openers choices. They are Jason Roy, Evan Lewis, Chris Lynn and Yashasvi Jaiswal. I kept Yashasvi Jaiswal in the list because we saw that Yashasvi Jaiswal was in good form in the Vijay Hazare Trophy and in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy too. So the best choices to buy in the auction for RCB are Jason Roy, Chris Lynn and Yashasvi Jaiswal. And the second point is strong middle order. They need to strengthen up the middle order. And we know that in international cricket, Kohli comes down at number 3 in ODIs, T20 or a test. He comes at number 4. But in ODS and T20 he comes at number 3. But at RCB they're not having any good opener, so Kohli opens the innings. So if RCB have a good opener, they can just rectify this problem to strong middle order. So they are not having a strong middle order as the batting order finishes at number 5. After Kohli there comes ABD and then Moeen Ali and then that's all. After that we have just the bowling order. That is Washington Sundar and continues so on. So that at auction they need to buy a good middle order batsman other than Moeen Ali. So there are just 2 choices I think so at the auction for buying a good informed batsman. So I think so it may be Ewan Morgan and Jimmy Neesham. Jimmy Neesham also is in great form. We saw in World Cup how he played, but I think so they should go more to Jimmy Neesham because Morgan also is a good batsman, but Jimmy Neesham is more important as he's a good all-round too. And let's go to the third point, and third point is regarding the bowlers. So it is experience and fast bowlers. After trading and retention, RCB are not having any overseas fast bowler. Though the side has Umesh Yadav, Navdeep Saini and Mohammad Siraj, they can't depend on these bowlers. We don't know when their form is good and reduced, so we can't depend upon their performances. So they need a consistent, informed, quick wicket taker bowler, and we have no other choices than overseas. So 3 choices available for RCB, and there are Pat Cummins, Matt Henry and Sam Curran. Sam Curran I kept because we saw for Kings XI Punjab and England too was good. And if you take Pat Cummins and Matt Henry, they were good at the World Cup, and if you see their ODI rankings, they're just absolute good. So I think so Pat Cummins and Matt Henry will be a key player in this auction and they could be a top buy. RCB should look on them. They're great T20 bowlers too. So RCB can target on Cummins and Henry rather than Sam Curran. So the fourth point is good all-rounder. So RCB, as I said before in the second point regarding the middle order, they're not having good all-rounders, and you can say middle order also all-rounders comes in there. So I said in this video, if you see, I got only the overseas choices. Only Yashasvi Jaiswal is an Indian choice, but there's no any current present in the auction list X factor. So if there's any one, we can just put up in the list, but there's not. So coming up to the all-rounders, RCB are having only Ali, Sundar, Negi and Dubey as an all-rounder for the team after the trading and retention. So they need a good overseas all-rounder rather than Ali. And if you know that Ali is not in good form after the IPL 2019, so I think so they need an overseas all-rounder, so big all-rounder whose performance is consistent and who is in form. So we got just three options for that. Three big options, as I said before, it's Jimmy Neesham and Glenn Maxwell and Carlos Brathwaite. Maxwell has not been in good form for the past months, but could be a big player in this auction and could be a big player in the IPL too. Carlos Brathwaite, we know what he has done in the World Cup and what he has done in the T20s too. So Carlos Brathwaite, Neesham and Maxwell. So for me, I think so RCB should try all these three, and they should give more importance to Jimmy Neesham. And then they can give importance to Carlos Brathwaite, and then I think so Maxwell. Okay, and then at last, the one of the most important point in this video and for RCB is a standby wicket keeper. At present, RCB are not having any wicket keeper other than Parthiv Patel. Suppose if Parthiv Patel gets an injury, RCB are not having any wicket keeper. If you see the list, there's only Parthiv Patel as a wicket keeper. We have ABD too, but I think so he's not supposedly to wicket keep. So I think so there's no other wicket keeper choice. So I think so RCB will buy a wicket keeper, that's sure, and they can buy two options for that. They need a good quality batsman who's in form, a good batsman quality, and also good catching, stumping quality too. So the choices are Robin Uthappa and Tom Banton. While this name is a little new, Tom Banton, let's first see Robin Uthappa. We know that Uthappa hasn't been in a good form for KKR for 2 years, and we know that Dinesh Karthik has been for the wicket keeping for KKR. So Uthappa hasn't been wicket keeping for KKR since 2 years. So you might guys think that his wicket keeping experience will be low. No, it may not be. So Uthappa is a good wicket keeper, and he also may be a standby wicket keeper for the team. And also he has some good batsman quality. And this Tom Banton, he's a new player. I kept Tom Banton in this list because in the English Premier League, in the Vitality T20 Blast, which is the English side T20 Premier League as we have in IPL, they have some T20 league. So Banton has been good form, thus making his international debut, and has good wicket keeping skill and batting skill. So I think that many teams will go behind him, but RCB needs the most. So these are the 5 reasons RCB need to rectify, RCB need to look after at the IPL auction. What's yours? In the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to Top 5 Cricket, where we rank the best 5. Thank you guys.